I met 30-year-old Barbara Kemigisa at this year's HIV/AIDS symposium in Kampala, and she told me how she has over time found a unique way of dealing with stigma as a person living with HIV.
For example, if you called me a walking dead body today.
Has it ever happened?
Yes, it has happened so many times, and not just me, but almost everyone who is positive and someone knows. So you call me a walking dead body today, the next day I'll wear it on a t-shirt and I'll walk around. I remember the time I was called a rotten avocado. I really had to think like, what good can come out of a rotten avocado? So I realized for it to make avocado oil, it has to first get rotten. Even if it is good, it will have to first get rotten for it to give you the oil. So I just got my white dress and wrote on it rotten avocado and moved around. So first of all, I just want to destigmatize these words, because when you look at me, I'm not looking bad, you know. I love taking good care of me. I love looking nice. So I wear it and then everyone is telling me, why are you calling yourself a rotten avocado? And I'm like, someone called me a rotten avocado. So the public starts now feeling sorry that you're actually looking at yourself that way. But actually, I'm not looking at myself that way. But I'm also letting them know that you don't have to call anyone something like that.
We wanted to know more about Barbara, so we later followed her to Kikaido village in Buhanika sub-county, Hoima East Division in Hoima City. She lives in this somehow forested place with some young people living with HIV that she's trying to help. She recycles antiretroviral packs or bottles to make different things.
So like you can see, this is a light bulb. So we just got the light bulb and inserted a bottle inside, the ARV bottle inside. We got the prescription papers and we did the paper mash. How we came up with this, we realized many people were burying medicine in their gardens or putting it at the roof in the kitchen.
Barbara says she discovered in 2018 that she had the virus and declared immediately, but that came with rejection. She became homeless, a situation that turned her into an activist, sharing her story on the streets and in taxis until fortune met her. In 2018, she was among the 700 young African leaders across Africa selected for a fellowship in Washington. Her US inspiration midwifed an idea to start a foundation. Before her departure, she had been living with children with HIV and they had suffered multiple evictions from rental houses.
Most of us have become who we are because we associated with someone, or we identified someone we had to look up to, or we kept learning.
Part of her foundation work now is identifying young people living with HIV who have stopped medication and returning them. The foundation is so far working with 15 health facilities in Hoima district. It also does advocacy to improve conditions in health facilities to create safe spaces and better services for people living with HIV.
We are just trying to expose these young people to different aspects of life. Like we've managed to have 2 young people representing their peers at the national level in the beauty pageant organized by Uganda Network of Young People Living with HIV. So we are looking at exposing these young people and getting them to overcome their stigmas and advocating, giving them a voice so that they can advocate for issues affecting them.
She knows that not all people living with HIV may be as strong as she is in defeating negativity around them, but she has a message for them.
Some of these kids share like they were chased out of class, someone is picking their medicine and pouring it out of the bottle, and we just feel like people need to know that it can be happening to me right now, but our lifestyles today, anything can happen to you. Let's embrace everyone regardless of what they are.
On December 1st, people around the world unite to show support for people living with HIV and to remember those who have died from AIDS-related illnesses. Barbara says government should use the opportunity to improve health services in the countryside. Edward Muhumza, NTV.